4 of the conference. A loss tonight makes things really difficult for Briar Cliff, so they need a win if they want to catch Hastings in that number 4 spot with just 2 games remaining after this evening. In the men's contest, we wrap it up with a Dordt Defender team taking on a Briar Cliff team that is 9-8 in the league. Dordt stands 7-9 right now. It's the jockeying for seeding that is taking place. And still, as you take a look in the conference standings, you thought things would stretch out a little bit. They really haven't. Mount Marty and Concordia are tied for 3rd at 10-7 in the men's side. Briar Cliff and Dakota Wesleyan both have 8 losses. Dordt, a game back of them in the loss column with 9 losses. So 2 games with 4 games remaining, separating the 3rd place and currently 6th place team in the league. 7th place team in the league, for that matter. Let's take a 2-minute break, and when we're back, we'll take a look at the numbers, and we'll have a look at what else is happening in the Great Plains Athletic Conference this evening, along with the full women's standings right after this 2-minute timeout. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Have field work. You're going to get to work with real students in real classrooms. And we've designed this all, you can do it all at a distance from campus. You don't have to come to campus for any of it.
When we think about students with disabilities, these students are important. They're valuable and they're worth the time it's going to take us to address their needs.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
We really want to give them practice skills that they can use to serve their clients or serve the organizations that they work for.
Let's take a look at the matchup between these two teams. First of all, the Briar Cliff Chargers, 18-7 overall, 12-7 in the conference. Their wins this year in league play are over the College of St. Mary, 85-65, Waldorf 151, Doane 92-72, Mount Marty 88-69, Hastings 89-76, Doane 77-64, Midland 75-50, Northwestern 79-70, Mount Marty 64-52, Waldorf 104-41, and the College of St. Mary's 97-62, Midland 78-54. Those are their 12 wins in league play. All of their losses have come in league play. Losses to Dakota Wesleyan 79-70 and 70-61. Morningside 85-73, Concordia 89-70, Hastings 102-82, and Northwestern 78-72. Dordt beat Briar Cliff earlier this year 77-65. Briar Cliff is averaging 81 points per game. They give up 68. They shoot 44% from the field, give up 41%. They shoot 33% from the three-point line. They give up 31%. They out-rebound teams 39-35. They force 20 turnovers a game, give it up 15 times per outing. Addie Lee leads the team with 19.9 points per game. Molly McNair, 17.8 points per game. Kenna Mongan is at 9.4 points per outing. For the Defenders, they're 23-1. They haven't lost since before the Christmas break when they lost to Doane in overtime on the road, 73-68. Dordt an 86-58 scoring advantage over opponents. They out-rebound teams 45-32. They convert 47% of their field goals and allow 34% success. They force 19 turnovers a game and give it up 15 times per outing. Gracie Schoenhoven leads the scores at 22.1 points per game. Macy Sievers 15.4 points per outing. Willow Bleeker 8.5. And Aubrey Burkhart 9.5 points per game. Schoenhoven averages 9.5 rebounds per game. Macy Sievers averages 8 rebounds and 9.2 assists. And Willow Bleeker is has converted 53 three-point shots. Aubrey Burkhart has converted 57 three-point baskets. Desta Hogendorn is averaging 7.3 points per game with 6.3 rebounds. Briar Cliff beat Midland on Saturday 78-54. Abby Lee scored 24 in that one. Dordt had an easy time over the College of St. Mary, 108-54. Gracie Schoenhoven 20 points. Macy Sievers 15 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. Dordt led Briar Cliff 20-17 and 39-33 at halftime in Sioux City before taking over for a 77-65 win in Sioux City on December 3. Macy Sievers had 25 points and 12 rebounds. Gracie Schoenhoven had 25 points and 8 rebounds. Desta Hogendorn had 16 points. Briar Cliff was topped by Abby Lee's 17 points. Here's the GPAC standings heading into play tonight. Dordt is 17-1. Dakota Wesleyan nipping at their heels, 16-2. Concordia 14-4. Hastings is 14-5. Briar Cliff stands 12-7. Northwestern is 9-9. Morningside is 8-11. Doane is 8-11. Mount Marty is 7-11. Right now, if the season were to end today, Mount Marty would be on the outside looking in by a half game. And actually, you look at the loss column, it would be a three-way tie with Morningside, Doane, and Mount Marty for 2 of the final 3 spots. Games tonight include Dakota Wesleyan at Waldorf, Concordia at the College of St. Mary, Morningside at Northwestern, Midland at Mount Marty, and Briar Cliff is here at Dordt. Let's take a 2-minute break. Back with starting lineups right after this. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. Didn't time it out that well. I will need to bail on this shortly, so we won't get to our starting lineups yet. We're going to take another 2-minute break, and when we are back after our national anthem, we'll have our starting lineups. Let's take a 2-minute break.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Each year, more students find their place at Dordt University. Through top-ranked academics and athletics, Dordt continues to flourish and grow. But what defines Dordt goes far beyond national recognition. It's an unwavering commitment to prepare graduates to serve in a changing world. But that mission doesn't end at graduation. It continues through the work and leadership of our graduates until all is made new.
New Tech is your partner for success. Here are your starting lineups for tonight's basketball game. First of all, for the Briar Chargers, they will start number 4, Abby Lee, a 6-foot freshman from Sioux City, averaging 19.9 points per game, making her case for Freshman of the Year. Number 10 is Mallory Lear, a 5'11 sophomore from Britt, Iowa, averaging 4.3 points per game. Madeleine McNair is a 5'8 senior from Imperial, Nebraska, averaging 17.8 points per contest. Brooklyn Heineman is a 5'7 sophomore from South Sioux City, Nebraska, averaging 9 points per game. Kenna Mongan is a 5'8 junior from Cherokee, Iowa, averaging 9.4 points per game. For the defenders, number 2 is Willow Bleeker, a 5'9 junior from Sioux Center, Iowa, averaging 8.5 points per game. Macy Sievers is a 5'8 senior from Storm Lake, averaging 15.4 points per game. She wears number 10. Number 15 is Liv Harrison, a 5'7 junior from Lake Crystal, Minnesota, averaging 8.2 points per outing. Number 20 is Gracie Schoenhoven, a 5'10 junior from Hospers, Iowa, averaging 22.1 points per game. And Desta Hogendorn averages 7.5 points per game. She is a 6-foot sophomore from Rock Rapids, Iowa. She wears number 40. We are set for basketball. Dordt in their home whites. Briarcliff in their royal blues. Briarcliff white numbers trimmed in gold, while the Dordt defenders black numbers and lettering, and the Dordt script across their jersey is in gold. We have stolen away, and Macy Sievers is going to be called for a foul on the ensuing play. So Sievers turns it over on the first play of the game, and the turnover results in a foul as well. And so the Briarcliff Chargers with the basketball after Dordt controlled the opening tap. This is Brooklyn Heineman. Heineman with the basketball. Let's see if they go right after Macy Sievers. Dordt will try to protect her. Don't want her picking up her second foul immediately. Offensive rebound on the miss. 3 from the top of the key. Kick out pass. 3. Missed. No good. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers up the floor. Ahead. It goes to Hogendorn. Hogendorn blocked from behind. And here come the Chargers back the other way. Charger basketball into the paint. Kick out pass. 3. Missed. No good. And the rebound taken away by Harrison. Here comes Dordt again.
Sievers with the basketball. They're hassling her. Dribbles through traffic, dumps it off, gives it up to Hogendorn. Hogendorn with the basket, and the Dordt defenders lead it 2-0. 2-0 our score, so Briarcliff hoisting it up from the three-point arc immediately. 0 of 3 so far are the Chargers, and the Dordt defenders on defense. They pass into the post to the Chargers. Chargers over the basketball, back to the basket, McNair. McNair going to work, shot no good, rebound taken away by the defenders. Here comes Sievers. They stabbed at it immediately. Sievers on the fly, Sievers into the paint, and she is fouled on the play, and Macy will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Well, for Briarcliff, it's a very obvious they want to slow Sievers up if possible. We've seen them stab at it a couple of times in the backcourt, and Sievers able to bring it into the front court. First free throw on the way for the senior from Storm Lake, up and through, and the defenders lead 3-0. Second free throw is going to be a little long, shot no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and not able to get inside position was Abby Lee. She taps it away. Harrison had the inside position, and they rule that Lee touched it last. Dordt inbounding Sievers. Dordt leading 3-0, trying to make this a multiple score possession. Pass comes over to Sievers. Sievers splits the defense, and she's fouled. That's going to go against Brooklyn Heineman. So Heineman has just picked up her second personal foul. Heineman in a bit of foul trouble immediately. She's going to check out of the ball game, and checking in will be Taylor Sodeman. So Dordt inbounding right side of the lane as we face the basket again. So 1:27 into the contest. Briarcliff dealing with foul trouble. Inbounding is Sievers. Sievers looking to throw it in, and Sievers gets it out front. Schoenhoven, free throw line jumper, whispers it in. That one rolled around and finally fell through, and the Dordt defender lead is 5-0. 5-0 our score. I'm still curious if Briarcliff tries to attack Sievers or if Dordt will be able to hide her. Don't want her picking up her second here in the first quarter if you can help it. Turnaround on the baseline by Sodeman. Sodeman with the 2-point bucket, and the defenders coming back the other way. 5-2 our score. Dordt with a lead. Ball screen out front. Comes back Schoenhoven, 17-footer. That one's going to be a little bit too strong, and the rebound taken away by Sodeman. Sodeman with the basketball. She gives it up over to McNair. McNair on the right-hand side. McNair, lob pass down low, and is shot in traffic off of the glass for good. Is good for Abby Lee. It's 5-4. 5-4 our score. Sievers with it. Sievers driving into the lane, and we've got a foul on the play called on Learer. So Dordt basically just clearing out and allowing Sievers to attack if they're going to put ball pressure on. Inbounding will be Macy Sievers. Sievers into the corner. Schoenhoven shows it in the corner. Cross-court pass comes back right side of Harrison. Harrison with it. Harrison gives it up. Hogendorn. Hogendorn back over to Sievers. Sievers out front, ball screen. Sievers looking down low. Kick out pass into the corner. Harrison. That one's up off the rim. No good. Rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven with a putback. She's got 4, and the defenders lead 7-4. 7:18 left to go, first period. Briarcliff basketball. With it on the right-hand side is McNair. McNair with it. McNair dribble drive to the free throw line. Kick out pass. Learer. Crossover step. Shot no good, and the rebound is taken away by the defenders. Here comes Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers up the floor. She's on the left wing. Cross-court pass taken by Hogendorn. Right side Schoenhoven. Thought about the 3. Gracie on the pick. Gives it up to Hogendorn, and Hogendorn is fouled on the play. And Desta will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Well, Briarcliff has wanted some foul calls on the other end as well. That's going to go on Kenna Mongan. That's going to be number 1 on her. Team foul number 4 on the Chargers. Free throw on the way for Hogendorn, up and through. Hogendorn, a 55% free throw shooter. She has steadily worked her way up. She was in the upper 30s earlier this year. Now at 55. If she can get to 60, that'd be great. Hogendorn makes them both, and the defenders lead 9-4. So the defenders check Hogendorn and Harrison out. Checking in, Drent and Burkhart. Remaining, Schoenhoven, Sievers, and Bleeker. Drive, right-hand side, shot missed, no good. A rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. Here comes Dordt on the fly. This is a jailbreak. Sievers into the paint, kicks it into the corner. Bleeker thought about the 3, kicks it out, left side instead. Sievers, shot missed, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Bleeker. Gives it up Schoenhoven down to the baseline, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt by Briarcliff. It'll be Dordt basketball. McNair thought it was off of a Dordt player. From our angle, I don't think so. Pass left side. Give it up to Drent. Drent, Sievers. Sievers with it. 9-4 defenders leading. Burkhart with it out front. 10 to shoot. Burkhart on the move. Right-hand side. Gets it. Looks over to Drent. Drent, Sievers. 5 to shoot. Macy's going to have to put up a desperation shot. She's going to run out of time. Shot clock violation. And the Dordt defenders turn it over. And the Briarcliff Chargers have it back. So Briarcliff gets it back, trailing 9-4. 6:05 left to play, first quarter. McNair will bring it up for the Chargers. McNair with it in between the circles, guarded there by Burkhart. Comes right side. This is Mongan. Throw it into the paint, taken away by Schoenhoven. Here comes Gracie. Gracie up the floor over the right hand. Gets around a player, lays it up with the right hand. Missed it, no good. Rebound tapped out, and coming away with it is McNair. McNair has her pocket picked by Sievers. Sievers back the other way, attacking the rim. Flips it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Doesn't get a foul call, and here comes Briarcliff. So Sievers trying to attack the rim, trying to get a foul call. And the Dordt defenders on defense. Left-hand side is McNair. McNair gives it up. Top of the key, Lee. Lee, right side. This is Sodman. Sodman, pass back over to Lee. Three-pointer on the way is up and good. Three-point basket for Kenna Mongan. Mongan with the three-pointer. And the Dordt lead is 9-7. Drent bobbles it, gives it back over to Bleeker. 5:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Schoenhoven on the left elbow, puts it on the deck against Sodman, spins, double teamed, back over to Drent. Drent straight on, shot, missed, no good, and the rebound is taken away by Briarcliff, and Briarcliff will try to walk it up the floor. Briarcliff wants to play frantic defense, and then they want to milk the clock as they bring it up the floor. 4:45 left to go, 19 seconds on the shot clock. That's in the first period. With it on the left-hand side, Learer. Learer comes back out front, Lee. Lee, right-hand side, Mongan. Mongan gives it up McNair. McNair against Burkhart. Shot in the lane is good for McNair. McNair ties it 9-9. Sievers with it. Left-hand side, Macy on the dribble. Crosses over. Into the paint. Kicks it. Burkhart. Three. Kaboom! Three-point bucket for Aubrey Burkhart and the defenders with their first made three of the day. It's 12-9. Defenders 1 for 3 from the three-point line. The Chargers 1 of 4 so far. Next dead ball, we've got a timeout. With it left-hand side, driving. This is McNair. McNair with the right hand. Missed it. Too strong, no good. Rebound tapped away by McNair. McNair gets a cheapie. And Miley McNair with a 2-point bucket, and the Dordt defender lead is 12-11. Sievers up the floor, haven't had a stoppage in play for a little while now. They come back right side, Burkhart. 3, missed it, no good. And the rebound taken away by Briarcliff. Briarcliff up the floor, McNair. McNair trying to cross over, kick out pass. Left-hand side, 3, good. 3-point basket for Mallory Learer. And the defenders trail 14-12. Into the corner, three-pointer by Bleeker, no good. Dordt trying to snipe one. And the Chargers will now walk it up the floor the other way. Mally McNair with it at half court. McNair in between the circles, guarded there by Burkhart. McNair, they're giving her the left-hand drive. She spins back into the middle of the lane. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by Sievers. Macy with the basketball. Sievers crossing over. Dordt down 2. Throw it left side, Burkhart. 3 on the way. Good. Aubrey Burkhart with another 3. She's got 6 in the defenders' lead, 15-14. We've gone well over 3 minutes now without a stoppage in play. Briarcliff basketball, left-hand side, McNair. Dordt jams on the double team. They pass it out front, Lee. Lee throws it into the corner. Dordt left the player open in the corner, and she knocks it down. That's Mongan. Mongan with her second 3. Dordt trails 17-15. Sievers with it. Sievers wraps it around Schoenhoven in the paint. Way up good. Gracie Schoenhoven with 6. We're tied at 17. 2:20 left to play first quarter. Briarcliff for the basketball. This is McNair. McNair with it at the top of the key, dribbling. Dordt looking to defend the ball screen. McNair, right-hand side, lob pass down low. Dordt taps it away. Drent comes up with it. Dordt with the basketball. 2 minutes left to go, first period. Throw it into the corner. Bleeker sets, fires, 3. Bang, bang, bang. Willow Bleeker with the triple. And the Briarcliff Chargers blink first. They call the timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
20-17, defenders for the three-point lead. Briarcliff will bring the basketball up the floor. This is McNair. Expect McNair to play a lot of minutes here this evening. Dordt shown a zone, 1:47 left to play here in the first quarter. Pass back to McNair. McNair at the top of the key, spots up three, no, tapped away and tipped out of bounds by Harrison. 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Chargers to work with. 1:38 left to play in the period. Possession arrow to the Chargers. Throw it into the corner. Ball is tipped into the paint. Kick out pass, and it's thrown away. I don't think a Dordt player touched it. It's going to be Briarcliff basketball. Ball got thrown away. It's Dordt basketball. Nobody saw it. Briarcliff coach wanting the call, and that's not going to come this time for Coach Connor Sanias. Pass right side, comes back. Harrison gives it up. Sievers underneath Schoenhoven and reverses Harrison. Tough shot, short shot, 12-footer, good. Toughest shot, I think, in basketball, and she knocks it down without using the glass. 22-17 our score. 1 minute left to play in the first period. Left side pass, Briarcliff. Out front with it is McNair. McNair picks up the dribble. She throws it left side, Ferguson into the paint. Schoenhoven holding her ground, and the ball taken away by Burkhart. Burkhart with the basketball. Dordt able to trap it. Comes back to Sievers. Wraps it around, good. Running out of angle, and Sievers is able to sneak it off of the glass, and the defenders lead by 7, under a minute to go in the period. Pass goes left side, with it is Reinhold. Reinhold, left side, thought about it, decides against it, gives it up Teachin. Teachin with the basketball. This is Natalie Teachin, throws it into the corner, down to the baseline, and it's dribbled out of bounds. Last touched by Gracie Schoenhoven. It will be Briarcliff basketball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to check Taylor Drent into the game. They're going to check Willow Bleeker into the game. Gracie Schoenhoven will check out. Macy Sievers will check out as well. You're trying to save a couple of players and maybe steal a possession here. Sievers playing with that early foul, and you'd love, hasn't seemed to affect her thus far. Dordt on defense, 8 to shoot. Backing out, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound cleared by Drent. Dordt with the basketball, Burkhart. Burkhart with it, looks over at the sideline, and Coach Bill Harmson is yanking on the reins, saying, let's take the final shot. Burkhart gets a ball screen, and they're going to call an offensive foul. An offensive foul whistled against Taylor Drent with 5.5 seconds remaining. And some of that is the ball handler. The ball handler has to rub shoulders with the player setting the screen, and part of that is the defense is trying to push the ball handler out as well. Briarcliff basketball, McNair. McNair throws it into the corner. 1 second left, buzzer beater, good. 3-point basket for Briarcliff, so Kenna Mongan with her third 3. And the defenders, a turnover at the end of the period allows Briarcliff a possession, and they make the most of it with a 3-point basket. And now it'll be Briarcliff basketball when we pick up play in the second period. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in a minute. Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
On one end against the defenders, make a three on the other end, and they start the quarter with the basketball. Started as a 7-point difference, and the three missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Harrison. Harrison outlets over to Severs. Severs up the floor. Macy with it. Left side, Bleeker misses, too strong, no good. Rebound taken away by Harrison, gets it back Severs. Severs with it. Severs underneath. Hogendorn. Hogendorn gathers it in. Left-handed shot, no good. Gets her own rebound back. Shot up on the rim, good. Desta Hogendorn sticking with it. She's got 6, and the defender lead is 26-20. So 26-20 our score. With it out front, McNair. McNair, dribble drive, left-hand side, picks up the dribble. She throws it back out front to Mongan. She's had the hot hand, 3 of 3 from the arc. Pass it back over to Lee. Lee with it to Mongan. Mongan trapped, throws it, corner, Lee. Pass taken away by Severs as she races back into the passing lane. Here comes Macy, dumps it off, Hogendorn. Hogendorn, left-handed layup, good. She's got 8, and the defenders lead 28-20. 8:52 left to play in the first half. For Severs, already 7 assists tonight with 2 rebounds and 3 points. She set a new single-game record with 15 last week. Shot in the paint by McNair, a little too easy for the defenders that time. 28-22, Briar Cliff cuts the lead back to 6. Severs with it up front, goes to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven looking for the entry, lays it up with the left hand, good. Gracie Schoenhoven with 8 points. She got it on the elbow, tacked the rim, and finishes with the left hand. 30-22, 8:19 and counting, first half. Left side, McNair. McNair throws it into the corner, Mongan. Mongan, that time Dordt covers her. Now saved in. Briarcliff somehow able to keep it in play. McNair, shot blocked by Bleeker. Rebound taken away, Bleeker. Bleeker gets it ahead, Severs. Severs over the top, Schoenhoven led her just a little bit too far for the touchdown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched on the baseline by the defenders. Turnover back to the Chargers. So the defenders missed the opportunity for a layup and didn't have a lot to play with there. Ran out of some room. Pass left side with it is McNair. McNair in the backcourt. McNair gets it up the floor, taken away by Severs on the steal. Severs with another steal. She's already the career leader in steals. Pull up 15-footer, missed it, no good. Gets it back herself, lays it up with the right hand, good. Macy with 5, and the defender lead is 10, 32-22. And the 5th graders from Sioux Center Christian, where Macy Severs is student teaching, just having a great time. And we have a travel called against the Chargers and McNair. McNair hit the floor hard, head whipped back. I don't know if it hit the floor or not, but she is not popping up quickly. Might be grabbing a breather as well. And so they'll have the trainer. Lindsay Hogendorn will make her first appearance of the evening, part of the training staff for the defenders. And she'll take the walk over to the DU Cross logo in front of the Dordt fans down in the northeast corner. So it'll be Dordt basketball when we resume play. It's 32-22. McNair hit the floor hard. Now she's going to be helped to sit up. And if nothing else, she's going to have a really sore neck. And I'm sure, and that is the buzz is always concussions and making sure everybody's okay. So I'm sure that there will be a little bit of time that passes here. And McNair, for the time being, will get up and head to the bench. She's holding her lower back, so I did not think her head took the brunt of it, but she did fall hard on her backside. Dakota Wesleyan defeated Waldorf earlier today, 115-46. They got started at 5 o'clock today. Concordia leads College of St. Mary 22-6. Northwestern up on Morningside early in the second quarter, 17-7. And Mount Marty's up on Midland 20-10 in women's play. The defenders are inbounding on the sideline. Schoenhoven gets it back over to Sievers. Sievers with it. Sievers left-hand side, it goes Bleeker. Bleeker gets a ball screen. Schoenhoven slips it. Now the ball taken away and tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Briar Cliff. It'll be Dordt basketball. That one definitely off of Briar Cliff from my vantage point. Had a pretty good look at it, looking down at the bench area from my vantage point in the balcony. Pass tipped, and now Schoenhoven will have a little bit of room to work with. Let's see if a fake to the left and a throw to the right might get her a little bit of breathing room. There she goes. Fakes it left, comes back right to Sievers. Back over to Bleeker. Into the corner, Burkhart. Burkhart back to Bleeker. Willow with it. 3 to shoot. Bleeker gathers 3, in and out. No good. Halfway down, pops out. Briar Cliff with it in the backcourt. Dordt pressing on the miss. Here come the Chargers. Charger basketball. Up the floor, right-hand side, Heineman. Heineman with the layup. Good. Count the hoop, and she is fouled. So Heineman took it hard to the hoop, got fouled on the play, and that foul's going to go on the defenders and Aubrey Burkhart. That's going to be number 1 on Burkhart. Team foul number 1 against the defenders in this period. So free throw on the way is up and good for Heineman. Heineman with the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 32-25. Sievers heading back the other way. Sievers, right-hand side, Schoenhoven. Now Bleeker. Bleeker with the basketball. Might have pinned it on her hip. Gets away with it. Pass comes left side, Burkhart. Burkhart with it at the top of the key. Aubrey back to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven looking to Drent instead. Out front, Sievers. 3. Rainbow, good. Sievers with 8. Dordt leads 35-25 as Sievers answers the old-fashioned three-point play with the triple of her own. And here come the Chargers. Charger basketball. Chargers with it on the right-hand side, and they throw it into the corner. Getting free on the baseline is Heineman. Misses the shot, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. Softball teams playing in the Dome tonight. A doubleheader with NCAA Division II member Wayne State. And in the top of the 5th over there, Dordt leads 2-1 in game 1. They're going to play game 2 as well. That'll come up at about 7:30. We'll keep our eye on that. Pass comes out front with the basketball. This is Sodman. Sodman, entry pass, thrown away. It's Dordt basketball. Well, McNair has returned to the bench area. We'll see if she returns to play. She is not up on the bench near the coaches. So we'll see. They get it to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven downhill, layup right hand, good. Gracie with 10, and the defender lead is 37-25. Driving left-hand side, they give it back over to Mongan. Mongan, part of that Cherokee juggernaut. Shot in the paint is good. And Taylor Sodman will go to the free throw line to shoot. Mongan, part of several state tournament berths, and McNair will check into the game, so she has been given the all clear. Hogendorn will check in. Drent will check out. That's going to be foul number 2 on the defenders and Taylor Drent. So Drent picks up her second. Free throws coming, and the free throw is good for Briar Cliff's Taylor Sodman. Sodman with the three-point play, and the defender lead is 37-28. Briar Cliff has eased off the pressure, slowing the tempo a little bit. Dordt with it. Schoenhoven splits the defense, gets it back to Hogendorn. Hogendorn layup in the lane, good. The assist to Schoenhoven. Hogendorn now with 10. Hogendorn has always played well against Briar Cliff. Not sure what it is. She had 16, a season high against the Chargers in the first meeting of these two. Lee's shot from the corner, missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Burkhart. Burkhart with the basketball. She's going to bring it into the front court. Bill Harmson wants tempo, it appears, here in the first half. 5:11 left to play in the first half. Dordt with the basketball. Sievers hesitates, throws it into the corner. Burkhart with it back over to Sievers. Sievers 10 to shoot. Sievers with it. Comes back, top of the key, gets a ball screen. Schoenhoven, 5 to shoot. Sievers backs it out. Jumper no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Briar Cliff. It'll be Dordt basketball, leading by 11. Briar Cliff in the danger zone right here, and they're going to get the benefit of immediate timeout. 4:52 remaining here in the first half. Dordt leads 39-28. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mile Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mile Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, milemotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
And she gets it into Hogendorn, hands it back over to Sievers. Sievers with it, floats it over to Burkhart. Burkhart with it, right side back over to Sievers. 14 to shoot. Throw it into the corner, Harrison. Three-pointer, high arcer, missed it, no good. And the rebound is taken down by Hogendorn, but she is held on the play. That foul is going to go on Taylor Sodman. Hogendorn went straight up, and you saw the arms of Sodman on the elbows of Hogendorn trying to get the rebound. Nothing malicious, but wrong place, wrong time. Throw it into the corner, Burkhart. Burkhart, three, missed, no good. Rebound taken down by Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven spins into the lane underneath Harrison. Harrison with it. Harrison back over to Schoenhoven. 14 to shoot. Back to Liv. Liv with it on the right-hand side. Gets a ball screen. Straight on. Free throw line jumper off the heel. No good. And the rebound taken away by Heineman. Heineman with the basketball. She had a three-point play earlier in the period. Dordt leading by 11. McNair shovels it off. Back to, well, it ends up in the hands of Sodman. Taken away by the defenders on the block shot. Sievers with it, feeds it Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven takes it up, and they say Lee got all ball on the layup attempt by Schoenhoven. I know you want every foul call, but it feels like Gracie and Macy don't always get the benefit of the doubt on some of those layups. Right-hand side it goes, Hogendorn. Hogendorn, Schoenhoven, three-pointer, good. Schoenhoven has turned herself into a very serviceable three-point shooter. In fact, for the year, she is now above 40% for the season from the three-point arc. Looked that up earlier today. 43% entering the game. McNair into the paint. Her short shot, no good. Rebound taken away by Harrison. Harrison gives it up Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Now Briarcliff wants that call on the other end. Don't blame them. Schoenhoven with it. Faces up. Down to the baseline. Cut off. Back out front Sievers. 18 to shoot. Sievers. Three. Top of the key. Missed it. No good. Hogendorn tipped it. And the rebound is cleared by Briarcliff. Chargers with it. Pass over the top. Taken away by the free safety. Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven with the basketball. Feeds Harrison. Short shot. Missed it on the right side. And the rebound taken away by Briarcliff, and a foul on the play called on Desta Hogendorn. Hogendorn commits the foul. That's going to be foul number 1 on Desta. Team foul number 3 on the defenders in this period. Briarcliff with 1 foul on their side of the ledger. And bringing the basketball up the floor. This is Heineman. Heineman guarded by Burkhart. They throw it. High post. Pass. Right side McNair. McNair three. Missed. No good. And the rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Sievers. It will be Briarcliff basketball. Thought maybe Kinsey Hinders got a hand on it from Newell Fonda. She's a freshman. She and Macy probably crossed paths for 1 year at Newell Fonda High School, the Mustangs. Into the paint, Lee. Lee misses it, but a foul on the play, and Darren Berg says there was enough contact for a foul. And that's going to be foul number 1 on Miley Zomer. Zomer playing for the first time, getting her first trip through the rotation. Free throw is up, and the free throw is off the mark. No good by Lee. Lee is a 75% free thrower. Second free throw on the way. Mallory Learer takes a spot on this side of the lane. And Lee makes 1 of 2. She's got 3 points. She is the leading scorer for Briarcliff. Dordt leads 42-29, 2.5 left to go in the half. Dordt basketball. Sievers hands it off Burkhart. Burkhart, Bleeker. Bleeker for the basketball. Bleeker looking. Goes high post. Schoenhoven shows it. Drives in. Kick out. Sievers. 3 off the mark. No good. And the rebound taken away by Lee. The defenders may be a little too content to knock down, try the three-pointer right now. Defenders leading by Baker's dozen. Kick out pass. Right side McNair on the wing. Back to the top of the key. And the three-pointer by Learer. That line drive is through. 42-32, defenders by 10. Burkhart, ball screen, and she's fouled. Closing was Molly McNair. Molly McNair whistled for the foul, her first, and team foul number 2 on the Chargers. They've got fouls to give before Dordt gets to the free throw line. The defenders are out of fouls here in the second period. So Briarcliff is in the bonus from here on out. Sievers to throw it in. Dordt leading by 10. Pass goes left side. Bleeker. Pass intended for Sievers. Tipped. Sievers controls it. Pass back to Schoenhoven. Ball fake into the paint. Schoenhoven puts it up, and she is fouled on the play by Hinders. And Kinsey Hinders is called for the personal. Gracie will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Hinders whistled for the personal foul, her first. Free throw on the way for Gracie, up and through. Schoenhoven, a 76% free thrower. Schoenhoven with 14 already. She had 25 in the first meeting of these two. Second is up and good as well. 44-32 defenders. Schoenhoven makes them both. So the defenders, with 98 seconds remaining in the half, have a 12-point lead. And with the basketball out front is Heineman. Heineman, Hinders. Hinders left side. 3 on the way is off the mark. No good. Rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. Here comes Gracie. Schoenhoven, head full of steam. Right hand all the way down underneath, and she finishes. Gracie Schoenhoven with the 2, and the Dordt defenders lead 46-32. 46-32 our score. Defenders by 14. Briarcliff trying to draw an offensive foul. Might have been a flop. A little bit of an embellishment there. Rebound tipped and controlled by the Chargers and Lee. Lee comes back right side, driving in. Shot blocked by Hogendorn, and Hogendorn is knocked to the ground. 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And the Briarcliff bench irate. They wanted a charge call on the other end, and to be honest with you, I didn't think there was quite that much contact. Gracie can be guilty of that, trying to get just a little bit of space. Kick out pass, 3, right side, off the heel, no good, and the rebound cleared by Hogendorn. Hogendorn, 6 rebounds already for the sophomore from Rock Rapids. Sievers with it, right-hand side, double teamed, and we've got a foul. Foul's going to go on Mallory Learer, her second. The danger of trying to trap Sievers is that when she senses you're off balance, she'll go into you and she'll draw a foul on you, and that's exactly what happened there with Learer. Dordt now in the bonus after this inbounds. Briarcliff sitting on 4 team fouls in the period. Dordt leading by 14 and a chance to increase it. Throwing it in is Macy. Macy gets it in. Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven ran out of bounds, now comes back in to receive that pass. And Schoenhoven trying to save it in on the sideline and tried to get a little bit of room and ends up turning it over. McNair on the pull-up, missed it, no good. Rebound, jump ball, alternating possession. It'll be Dordt basketball. Dordt basketball, so the defenders now with under 30 remaining. I would guess they're going to try to hold for 1. We saw how well that turned out at the end of the first period. Let's see if they can maintain possession and go up 14, go in up 14 at minimum. Sievers with it, 15. Picks up the dribble. Feeds it Hogendorn. Back over to Bleeker on the left side. The weave out front. Backdoor cut. Sievers. And the ball turned over. Here comes Briarcliff. Briarcliff with it. Poked away. And with 1.3 seconds remaining, Briarcliff. Dordt unable to execute end of quarter these last 2 periods now. And that's going to drive the coach, Bill Harmson, a little bit crazy. Giving away possessions and gave up a 3 at the end of the period. Let's see if Dordt's able to Pass comes in, bank shot, no good, and the defenders survive at that time without giving up a point. But the defenders for the second period in a row don't get the last shot of the period. Dordt goes into the locker room up 46-32. We are at halftime. The Dordt defenders with a 46-32 advantage. We are going to keep it right here as the dance team will perform. And while they perform, we will recap the first half. And then when the dance team has completed their performance, then we will get into our regular halftime routine. But the Dordt defenders with a 46-32 lead at the break. The defenders scored the first 5 points of the game. Briarcliff came back to tie it at 9-9. Briarcliff led briefly at 17-15, and then the defenders answered with a 2 and never trailed again. Went up 24-17 near the end of the first period, and as I alluded to, did not execute the end of the period well. Turned it over, and Briarcliff got a buzzer beater to make it 24-20 at the quarter. In the second period, the Dordt defenders scored back-to-back baskets to go up 28-20. Took their first 10-point lead of the game at 32-22. Took their first 12-point lead at 37-25. Took a 14-point lead at 42-38, and that is what they settled for here at halftime. Dordt 46, Briarcliff 32. The defenders led unofficially by Gracie Schoenhoven, 17 first half points. Desta Hogendorn has 10 first half points. And Macy Sievers unofficially with 8 first half points. Coming up at halftime, we're going to be checking in with highlights after our next break. And remind you that those highlights after our next break brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a rundown of all the numbers, plus our highlights right after this 2-minute timeout. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more after this.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com, on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, where the Dordt defenders hold a 46-32 lead over the Briarcliff Chargers at halftime. And let's go ahead and run those Hague Health Center highlights, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Briarcliff got going early, and it was actually a bench player, Taylor Sodman, who gave them their first points of the day. Aubrey Burkhart made a couple of three-pointers for her 6 points. She's 2 of 4 from the arc, as the defenders went 5 of 15 in the first half from the three-point line. The numbers: Dordt 18 of 38 on field goals, 47%. 5 for 15 on threes, 33%. 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 83%. Dordt with a 25-17 rebounding advantage. Briar Cliff 12 for 33 from the floor, 36%. 5 for 14 on threes, 36%. And 3 for 4 from the free throw line for 75%. Dordt with 6 turnovers, Briar Cliff with 10. And the Dordt defenders, led by Gracie Schoenhoven, 17 points. Desta Hogendorn with 10. Macy Sievers with 8. Aubrey Burkhart with 6. 3 for Willow Bleeker. And the Dordt defenders with 46 points at halftime. For the Briar Cliff Chargers, they're led by Kenna Mongan with 9. Mallie McNair and Mallory Learer with 6 points each. 3 for Abby Lee. And 5 for Taylor Sodman for their total of 32. The defenders are led in rebounding by Liv Harrison with 5. Desta Hogendorn with 5. I thought she had 6, but 5 is the official number. Macy Sievers with 4 rebounds along with Gracie Schoenhoven. Macy Sievers also with 7 assists and 3 steals. Gracie Schoenhoven with 3 assists and 2 steals. For the Chargers, led in rebounding by Taylor Sodman with 4 rebounds. Abby Lee and Mallory Learer with 3 each. Mallie McNair has 4 assists to top them. Dordt leads 46-32. We are at halftime. Let's take another 2-minute break. Back with a rundown of what's happening in the conference right after this. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. Scoreboard at halftime around the league. This is how things look in women's basketball. There is one final in as Dakota Wesleyan took the trip to Forest City and got started a little bit early with that one. And that final, 115-46. Dakota Wesleyan playing very well right now. Concordia leads the College of St. Mary 41-10 at halftime. Midland trails Mount Marty at halftime, 31-29. So Mount Marty with a 31-29 advantage at the half. And Morningside and Northwestern, it's currently Northwestern 27-20. That is also at halftime. So you can pencil in Dakota Wesleyan with a 17-2 record already in the league. Drop Waldorf to 1-18. And can't make any other updates other than that. Dordt softball right now, bottom of the 6th inning. They lead Wayne State 4-2 in game number 1. The defenders getting 2 runs in the 3rd and another 2 in the 5th. 4 RBIs for Lauren Steenstra. She's got a couple of doubles, producing 4 RBI. Dordt softball team will be playing more games this weekend at Classic hosted by the American State Bank Sports Complex, the ASB Dome. It's going to be a busy weekend again on the Dordt campus. We've got men's volleyball on Friday and Saturday, Friday night, Saturday morning. We've got men's and women's basketball Saturday afternoon beginning at 3 o'clock. It'll be senior day here at the DeWitt as well. And make that note, we are going to start at 3 o'clock. What else is happening this weekend? And I'm going off the top of my head, so if I forget someone, purely unintentional. The Dordt dance and cheer teams are at Northwestern for an invite on Friday and Saturday, February 13 and 14, as they gear up for GPAC championship time. Track and field, I believe they're scheduled to go to South Dakota State and Brookings. Baseball team is on the road tomorrow morning. They'll be leaving for McPherson, Kansas. They're going to play 4 games tomorrow and Friday. They feel like it's a much better opportunity to play in the 50s rather than rain and cold on Saturday, so they bump things up 1 day. And we already told you about the softball team. Hockey team has the weekend off as they will be playing in the MACHA, the Matcha tournament. That is for a berth at the ACHA in a few weeks. They'll be playing at the Matcha tournament. That is 1 week from this Friday. We are at halftime. Dordt leads Briar Cliff 46-32 in women's GPAC basketball play. Let's take a 3-minute let's take a 2-minute break. Just a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, where the Dordt defenders lead Briar Cliff at halftime, 46-32, and the Dordt defenders trailed once in the first period. That was at 17-15. Led 24-20 at the break. A reminder that our pregame and postgame shows brought to you all season long by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Also a reminder that coming up at the conclusion of our game tonight, we'll be choosing our Ross Hoekstra State Farm Player of the Game, and that will come up during our post-game show for both the women and the men's basketball games. Dordt softball still up 4-2 on Wayne State, and the defenders 1 out away from taking a win over the Division II foe, a team that swept them last year. Briar Cliff for the basketball. They pick up the dribble. Pass comes over to Lee. Lee throws it into the corner. Mongan. Harrison closes out. Throw it back out front. This is Heineman. Heineman on the move. Heineman with the right hand gets missed it. No good. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Sievers with it. Heineman up the floor. Heineman driving it. Sievers up the floor. Heineman a little bit of embellishment. And the dump off to Hogendorn. She's got 12. And the defenders lead 48-32. You mess with fire, you're going to get burned, Scarecrow. And the Dordt defenders with a 48-32 lead. Thing about Macy, and I've said it before, the talent is one thing, the skill is another, but that competitive burn, it burns pretty hot. She's able to disguise it most of the time, but there is a fire in there that burns really hot, and if you get a little too close to it, you are going to pay. Sievers with the basketball, bringing it up. Macy with it across the timeline with the right hand. Over to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven with it. Macy. Macy 3. Bang. 11 points. Dordt starts making those. It might be game over. 51-32. The defenders in front. And the defenders on defense. They've scored the first 5 points of the second half. McNair underneath. Kick out pass. 3. Miss. No good. Rebound taken away by Hogendorn. Hogendorn snaps it over to Sievers. Sievers up the floor, over the top. Schoenhoven, head fake, muscles it up. Good. Gracie with 19, and the defenders lead by 21, 53-32. A 7-0 run by the defenders to start the period. And we've got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
We really want to give them practice skills that they can use to serve their clients or serve the organizations that they work for.
The defenders with a 53-32 advantage, and they catch. Briar Cliff catches the defenders snoozing on the inbounds play. Didn't have everybody dialed in on that defensive possession, and the defenders lead by 19, 53-34 as they surrender an uncontested layup. With the basketball out front, Harrison. Harrison, 2 players around her, lost it. Briar Cliff comes away with a steal. Here come the Chargers. Lee. Lee gives it up. Heineman. Heineman with it on the left-hand side. So the Chargers showing some signs of life here. They got a turnover. Had a basket earlier. McNair back over to Heineman. Heineman shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bleeker. It will be Briar Cliff basketball. 14 seconds remaining. Bleeker blocked it away. Heineman threw herself into Bleeker to try and draw the foul. Didn't get it, and now Briar Cliff inbounding. Mallory Learer checking out of the ball game. They go into Lee. Lee in the corner, guarded there by Hogendorn. Hogendorn not giving any ground against the freshman. Cross-court pass taken away by Sievers, off to the races. Harrison on the left. Harrison gets the pass. Harrison, back it goes. Schoenhoven shows it, now drives into the lane, and we've got a kick. And I thought maybe Schoenhoven was going to get around Hinders. Tried to drop it off instead to Hogendorn, and the ball's kicked. And the Dordt defenders leading 53-34. Out front it comes Bleeker. Bleeker at the top of the key, dribbling right side. Lee, Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven three, good. Gracie with her second three of the day. She's got 22. And the defenders lead 56-34. 7:15 and counting, third quarter. Dordt up 22. They've matched their biggest lead of the ball game. Actually have their biggest lead of the ball game. Pass left side Mongan. Mongan throws it to Hinders. Hinders working against Hogendorn. Top of the key three for Lee is good. Abby Lee with 6, and the defender lead is 56-37. Bleeker the other way. Shot no good, but there to clean it up is Hogendorn. Desta Hogendorn with 14, and the defender lead is 56. Should be 58-37, I believe. There we go. With it on the right-hand side, down to the baseline is Lee, and Lee is fouled. They're going to call the foul against Schoenhoven. Gracie whistled for the personal foul. Abby Lee will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Waiting for that softball game to go final, but it looks like the defender's going to have to work for it. Bases loaded for the Wayne State Wildcats. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. First free throw is up and through. Lee with another one on the way. She's got 7 points now. 58-38, pending another free throw. This one's up and good as well for Lee. Lee, 3 for 4 today, right at her season percentage, 75%. Defenders up 19. Sievers has it on the right-hand side. Goes to Schoenhoven, gets a ball screen. Schoenhoven driving in, and she is fouled by Lee. That's going to be number 1 on Lee. 2 free throws on the way for Schoenhoven. They indicated foul shots. Now they're going to say no shots. Thought John Garrow indicated 2 fingers up in the air, and the ball is tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Briar Cliff. It'll be Dordt basketball. A little bit lax on a few inbounds plays for the defenders. I think the defender softball team has just won that game with Wayne State. Pass inbounded Sievers. Sievers for the basketball. Sievers crosses over with a left hand, good. Sievers with 13, 60-39. And the defenders lead by 21. With it on the right-hand side, McNair. McNair underneath. McNair shot, no good. Rebound Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers on the run. Macy with it on the left-hand side. Sievers picks up her, well, she's still got the dribble. Comes out front. Schoenhoven rocks into the drive. Gracie with the right hand from the left side, good. 24 points, and that is all set up by the fact you've got to honor that three-point shot. Briar Cliff has it tipped away. Last touch by the Chargers. It'll be Dordt basketball. So if Schoenhoven can't shoot threes, they're going to play offer. Sievers with it on the left-hand side. Heineman trying to draw another foul. This is Schoenhoven, another one. Bang, biscuit. Gracie Schoenhoven with another three, and the defenders lead 65-39. Briar Cliff basketball down 26. This one has turned and turned quickly. Chargers with it on the right-hand side. Natalie Teachin. Teachin with it. Throws into the corner, down to Hinder. She turns it over. Here come the defenders on the run. Ahead to Schoenhoven. Layup with the right hand. Good. 2-point basket for Gracie Schoenhoven, and the Dordt defenders have taken control. Schoenhoven with 29, and the defenders lead 67-39, and the defenders lead by 28. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities and create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we see our work impact lives near and far and embrace opportunities to pursue our passions. And a day at the office isn't just 8 to 5, because we work for innovative companies and know we're never far from the next unforgettable memory. Because we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
67-39, the Defenders by 28. And the Chargers will inbound the basketball. Kenna Mongan to throw it in. And Mongan throws it in, gets it into Brooklyn Heineman, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Aubrey Burkhart. Burkhart whistled for her second. 67-39. 5:06 remaining in the half. In the quarter. Pass it through the lane. Ball's down on the floor. Drent tries to take it away. And the ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It will be Briarcliff basketball. 4:58 left to play in the period. Dordt leading by 28, and this one blew up on the Chargers. Dordt outscoring Briarcliff 21-7 in the first 5 minutes of the period. For the Defenders, Dordt softball, by the way, beat Wayne State 4-2. The Defenders here in this period 9 for 10 from the floor, including 2 3-pointers. Shot from the perimeter is up and through for Mallory Lear. Lear with 9, and the Defenders lead 67-42. Sievers with it. Sievers gets around her player, kicks it out. Bleeker. Bleeker 3 on the way. Kaboom! Willow Bleeker with the 3, and the Dordt Defenders lead 70-42. The Defenders now 9 of 19 from the 3-point line. Shot by McNair, no good. Shot blocked by Drent. Here comes Dordt on the run. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers floats it up from 10, good. Such a soft touch on the move. She's got 15, and the Defender lead is 72-42. 30-point advantage for the Defenders with 14 minutes left in this one. Briarcliff has the basketball. Driving in is Heineman. Heineman down to the baseline. Kick out pass McNair. McNair 3, good. Mally McNair with the 3. She's got 11. And the Defenders lead 72-45. 72-45. Bleeker with it on the right-hand side. Curling to Schoenhoven. Lays it up with the right hand, good. Gracie Schoenhoven with another 2. She's got 31. 74-45. 13:44 left to go in the game. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Reaching across the body, taking it away was Learer. Here comes Briarcliff. Heineman. Heineman throws herself into Taylor Drent and gets the foul call. Well, I'm not sure how a defensive player is able to reach all the way across the body with an inside hand and take that ball away without committing a foul, but she did. And going to the free throw line now will be Heineman, as Heineman has been working to try and draw a foul most of the night. She's tried to draw offensive fouls on a couple different occasions. Dordt leading 74-45. She is scoreless so far as Heineman. And the first free throw rattles around and pops out. She's averaging 9 points per game as the sophomore from South Sioux City, Nebraska. So Dordt maintains 29-point lead right now and make it a 28-point lead, 74-46. Sievers will bring it up the floor. Macy with 12 assists so far tonight to go along with 6 rebounds and 15 points. They'll try to bring a trap. She throws into the corner. Burkhart back over to Sievers, looking for the ball reversal, threw it away. Cross-court pass is taken back by Mongan. Mongan up the floor, left side pass, 3 on the way is up and through for Heineman. Heineman makes the 3. She's got 4. 74-49 Defenders. Burkhart back out front. Sievers throws it left side. Harrison thought about the drive. Now fires it opposite corner. Burkhart sets herself. 3, no good.
And here comes Briar Cliff with a chance to make it 7 unanswered with a 2, 8 unanswered with a 3. Pass into the paint. Sodman back out front. Mongan into the paint. Double teamed. It's taken away by Sievers, taken back by the Chargers, and a reach-in foul called on Aubrey Burkhart. Burkhart whistled for her 3rd personal foul. Dordt leading by 25, 74-49. So Schoenhoven back into the game. Bleeker back in as well for the defenders. Harrison, Hogendorn, and Sievers stay on the floor. Right side pass to Mongan. Mongan blocked from behind by Schoenhoven. They're going to call her for a push, her 2nd. And free throws on the way for Mongan. Kenna Mongan with 9 points thus far. First one is up and through. She is an 89% free thrower. Second free throw coming for Mongan. This one's up and down as well, 74-51. So the Chargers right now on a 6-0 run after Dordt had blown it up to 30 briefly. Timeout on the floor, charged to the defenders, up 74-51. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com, back with more in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
The Dordt defenders with a 74-51 lead with 12-16 left to go in the game. And the defender Sievers throws it into the corner. Harrison 3, good. Liv Harrison with 5, and the Dordt lead is 77-51. 77-51, coming back the other way is Heineman. Heineman with it across the timeline. Heineman drives in, floats it up, banks it off the glass too hard, no good. And the rebound taken away by Schoenhoven. Gracie with the basketball, left-hand side. Gracie throws it into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker cross-court pass, Macy. Macy 3, good. Macy Sievers with another 3. Dordt leads 80-51. 29-point advantage for the defenders. The Dordt defenders in this period, 14 of 16 from the floor. Pass, left side. 3 is off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Sievers with the basketball, throws it over the top. Schoenhoven into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker back over to Sievers. Sievers has it on the right wing. Sievers with it at the free throw line, left elbow. Kick out pass, right side Bleeker. 3, too strong, and it drops in. It's your night when those go in. Bleeker, too strong. It banks off of the rim twice and then off of the board. And the Dordt defender lead back to plus 30 at 83-51. Under a minute to go in the third period. The defenders in this period, 7 of 8 from the three-point arc. And for the game, 12 for 23. Aubrey Burkhart will check into the game for Dordt. Checking out will be Macy Sievers for a well-deserved break. Sievers with 14 assists, so she is 1 assist short of the record she set last Wednesday night at Morningside, closing in on 1,000 career assists. She's well over 900, also closing in on 900 career rebounds. She's got 7 today. Harrison throws it left side, Burkhart, 32 seconds remaining. Out front it comes. Bleeker throws it into the corner. Burkhart. Burkhart thought about the 3, didn't pull the trigger. Burkhart now throws it into the corner. Schoenhoven, 12 to shoot. Schoenhoven with 31 points. She gives it up to Burkhart. 8 to shoot for the defenders. Burkhart, runner from 12, short, no good. Gets her own rebound back. Right side, Harrison. Harrison, tough shot, no good. Rebound, Hogendorn sticks with it. Shot no good. Now a fight for the basketball and the jump ball alternating possession. With 5.6 seconds left, it'll be Dordt basketball. Right side of the lane as we face the hoop. Macy will check back into the game to inbound. Harrison will check out. Sievers will check in. Dordt inbounding under the basket, leading 83-51. Sievers directing traffic, looking, and her pass is taken away, but she steals the ensuing pass. Shot no good. There's Hogendorn, shot no good. Can't get it to go, and the defenders so close, but unable to finish in the paint. And the Dordt defender lead is 32 as we head to the fourth quarter. 83-51, defenders leading. Let's take a 1-minute break. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in a minute.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
(83-51). It'll be Briarcliff basketball to start the period. The defenders 31 points for Gracie Schoenhoven. With it on the right-hand side, Abby Lee. Lee has it on the wing. She feeds it back over to Ferguson. Danny Ferguson picks up the dribble, looking for the backdoor cut. Gives it to McNair. McNair with it on the wing. McNair with the basketball. McNair throws it into the corner. This is Reinhold. Reinhold back to McNair. McNair into the paint. McNair's shot blocked, but Hogendorn's going to be called for a foul. Hogendorn probably got her with the body. So for Desta, that's going to be number 2. And free throws on the way for McNair. McNair with 11 points. She's had to work for everything she has gotten. Briarcliff 35% from the floor. Dordt 55%. Turnovers, Briarcliff 14, Dordt 10. Those are some critical numbers. And the most critical number, Dordt 15 of 22 from the field. And I think there were probably 15 of 19 before that last possession where they came up empty. A couple of free throws made for Mally McNair. And the defender lead is 30, 83-53. Right side it goes. Back to Schoenhoven. The cut to Bleeker, and Bleeker is fouled on the play by Abby Lee. It's going to be number 2 on her. Just in case you're curious, Briarcliff has been whistled for 9 fouls tonight. Dordt has been whistled for 12. So not a big difference either way, even though some might feel that way. Sievers into the corner. Schoenhoven thought about the 3. Drives, puts it up, shot no good. There for the rebound and the putback, though, is Desta Hogendorn. Hogendorn matching her season high of 16 points, which she set against Briarcliff. She always plays well against Briarcliff, dating back to her freshman year. Rebound taken away by Sievers on the missed shot. Pass ahead, Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven, layup, right hand, good. And that should tie the record that she set last week. Macy Sievers with 15 assists. Gracie Schoenhoven now with 33 in the individual. The single game scoring record is also in jeopardy. Block shot by Sievers. Here come the defenders. Schoenhoven filling the lane. And the short shot, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Briarcliff. It'll be Dordt basketball. I know people are going to say, okay, what is the single game scoring record for the Dordt defender women? I'll get that for you in just a moment. Sometimes the memory is a little rusty, so I want to make certain I get that to you correctly. Erica Feenstra, 43 back in 2018. Right now, Schoenhoven has 33. With the left-hand side, this is Sievers. Sievers driving in. Her shot with the left hand, good. Macy Sievers with the 2-point bucket, and the Dordt lead is 89-53. I'm guessing Coach Bill Harmson's going to call off the Dogs here relatively soon. And it probably won't have any more records set tonight. I'd be shocked if Schoenhoven got it, unless get a few runouts. Gracie tonight, 14 of 17 from the floor. She came into the game shooting 65% from the field. She's better than that tonight. Rebound, Bleeker off of the miss. Here comes Sievers. Sievers with it, curls it back over to Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven with the basketball. Schoenhoven drives in, shot no good. Rebound cleared by Briar and Lee. Lee with it across the timeline. Lee puts it up, off balance shot, no good. Getting sloppy now. Down to the double dribble. Should be a double dribble call. Yep. There was a fair amount of time in between the dribble because the player dribbled out to the corner, picked it up, and then didn't see anything and almost got away with it. But John Garrow, eagle eye on the opposite wing, said nope. Double dribble, and the Dordt defenders will bring it back the other way. Macy Sievers up the floor with it. What a game for Sievers tonight. What a game for Schoenhoven. They showed up this evening. Schoenhoven, left side Bleeker. Bleeker into the paint, and she's fouled. Reach-in foul called against Kennemongan. The line for Sievers tonight, a ho-hum 20 points, 15 assists, 9 rebounds, 5 steals, and 2 blocks. 32 minutes of play. Schoenhoven, 33 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Sievers gets it in. Schoenhoven, ball fake, drives in, puts it up with the right hand, good. Gracie Schoenhoven with a 2-point bucket. It's 91-53. She's got a career-high 35 points, matching her career high. Now reach-in foul called by the defenders. On the defenders, I should say. Well, pretty electric performance tonight by the 2 Dordt offensive leaders, and then you throw in Desta Hogendorn with a double-double. 16 points, 12 rebounds. Hinders, kick-out pass, 3 on the way, missed no good. Another rebound for Sievers. She's got a triple-double. Into the front court, Macy spots up, gives it back left side, Drent. Drent back to Harrison. Harrison with it at the top of the key. Schoenhoven, 17-footer, a little bit too strong, no good. Rebound taken away by Heineman. Heineman with it on the right-hand side. Behind the back dribble, 6:50 left to go in the game. Dordt leading by 38. Out front it goes to Mongan. Mongan drives in against Harrison. And the shot, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Harrison. It's going to be number 2 on her. So Harrison whistled for the personal. Throwing the ball in, left side will be Abby Lee. Dordt leading 91-53. Mongan passes top of the key, Lee. Lee McNair. McNair against Schoenhoven. Nothing there. Schoenhoven not giving any ground. Heineman. Heineman comes back left side, and we've got a foul called on it's called on Sievers on the drive by Learer. And the Dordt defender lead is 91-53, pending free throws for the Chargers. Willow Bleeker will check out of the basketball game. Willow with 9 points tonight on 3 of 6 shooting from the arc. First free throw is up and through. Learer makes the first free throw. She's got 10 points. She is a 50% free thrower this season, and true to form, 1 of 2 on that trip. Dordt leading 91-54. Sievers with the basketball, trying to break her own record from last week. I don't think she's trying to. We'll see if it happens. Sievers, high post pass to Drent. Drent on the elbow. Comes back over to Macy. Macy at the top of the key. Free throw line jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound tap by Drent and controlled by Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff up the floor, Heineman. Heineman, right-hand side, McNair. McNair, reverse layup, good. And Mally McNair will go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. McNair tonight with 15, pending the free throw. That's going to go against the defenders and Liv Harrison. That's her 3rd. Dordt taking the suspense out of this one during the 3rd period, blowing a 14-point lead up to 30. Free throw is up and good for McNair. McNair with a old-fashioned 3-point play. And the defender lead is 91-57. Well, the defenders will be hosting Midland in the final regular season home game on Saturday. That's a 3 o'clock start. Sievers working against Heinemann. Sievers will get a ball screen from Drent. Right side pass into the corner, Harrison. Harrison tries to drop it inside for Drent. Ball's down on the floor, and it's taken away by Briar Cliff. McNair up the floor with the basketball. McNair throws it into the corner. Lee, 3, good. Abby Lee with her second 3. She's got 11. Defenders have done a pretty good job of limiting her. Came into the game averaging 19.9 points per game, and she might get there, but game's probably going to be decided at that point. Sievers reverses, left side Burkhart. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Taylor Drent on the cross-court pass. It's going to be 4 on Taylor. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Dordt 91, Briar Cliff 60. The defenders will go to 18-1 with the win. Oh, brother. Brooklyn Heinemann drives in. Draws the foul on Aubrey Burkhart. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot for the three-point play. And the Dordt defenders with a 91-62 advantage pending the free throw. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Made free throw out of the timeout. Dordt leads 91-63. Sievers gives it up. Harrison lost it on the baseline, and here comes Briar Cliff. Chargers have it. Chargers trying to whittle away at what was a 38-point lead. It's now 28. Chargers have the basketball. Mongan at the free throw line. Comes back right side, Learer. Learer puts it up. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound back. Kicks it out to Mongan against Schoenhoven. Right side, Lee. Lee, 3, missed, no good. And the rebound taken away by McNair. McNair's shot no good, but a foul on the play called on Macy Sievers. 91-63, defenders leading. And Mally McNair will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, averaging 17.8 points per game. So this one's no longer in doubt, but the Chargers cutting into the lead. They've got it down to 91-64 now. The defenders right now 5 points better than their season average. Second free throw is up and through for McNair. McNair with a couple of made free throws. She's got 18, and the defender lead is 91-64. The defenders for the basketball, Macy. Macy, hesitation, nothing there. Comes back over to Gracie Schoenhoven. Schoenhoven, right-hand side, Drent. Back to Schoenhoven, 10 to shoot. Sievers looking down low, goes to Schoenhoven, squares up, shows it. 3 to shoot. Somebody's got to take the shot, and it is a shot clock violation against the defenders. Turnover back to the Chargers. For the defenders, that is their For the defenders, that's their 18th turnover. That's a little bit high tonight. Driving in right-hand side, and shot no good. Rebound taken away by Drent. Drent Dribbles it off, throws it over to Sievers, and Sievers has it tapped away by Brooklyn Heineman. It'll be Dordt basketball. So the Dordt defenders with the basketball. Sievers up the floor. Macy with it, goes left side, back to Burkhart. Burkhart at the top of the key. Burkhart, high post pass, Schoenhoven. Looks at it, gives it back over to Sievers, 10 to shoot. Macy with it on the right-hand side, throws it into the paint, and it's deflected and taken back on the help defense by Lee. Lee gives it up, Heineman. Heineman weaving her way in, throws it up with the right hand, good. Heineman with 8. Dordt leading 91-67. Throw it into the corner over the basketball is Bleeker. Dordt basketball, 2:40 remaining. Pass left corner, Bleeker. Bleeker 3, in and out, no good. Rebound tapped by Drent, controlled by Burkhart. Back to Sievers. Sievers will set the offense, 15 to shoot. Dordt with the lead and the basketball. They're going to win their 24th game in 25 starts. Comes back right side, Bleeker. Bleeker out front, Drent. Drent, shot block, gets her own rebound back, and she is fouled on the play. Well, the Briarcliff Chargers whistled for the personal foul. That's going to be foul number 4 on the Chargers in this period. And the Dordt defenders will check their regular starting 5 out of the game. Davis, Charleston, Goodwin, Lingaman, and Zomer check in. They get it into Zomer. Zomer, Charleston, Stella with it, 17 to shoot. Charleston puts it on the floor. Her shot in the paint, no good. Rebound Goodwin. Goodwin with the right hand, and she's fouled. Foul's going to go on Abby Lee. That's number 3 on her. Mackenzie Goodwin will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot a pair. Had an interview earlier today with Mackenzie Goodwin. That'll be showing up on her podcast page. Defender discussions a little bit later on this week. Might even bleed into next week. We got a lot of stuff stacked up over the next couple of days. 91-67, defenders leading. Free throw on the way for Goodwin, and Mackenzie, first free throw up and good. Sometimes forget how decorated Goodwin was coming out of high school. Kingsley Pearson, track and basketball, her sports, and dealt with injury for the first 2.5 years really of her college career. 93-67, feels like she's found her spot right now and anticipating getting into coaching over the next 2 years. She'll be a graduate assistant with the women's program. Pass, back out front, 3, missed, no good. Rebound taken down by Mackenzie. Mackenzie Goodwin outlets over to Kaylee Davis. Davis with the basketball. Kaylee has it on the left-hand side. Kaylee at the top of the key, dribbling with the right hand. Gives it off to Miley Zomer. Zomer, left side. Lingaman. Lingaman, Davis. Davis down to the baseline, feeds it. Zomer. Zomer, count the hoop, and she is fouled. Kaylee Davis finding Miley Zomer for the three-point play. And the defenders with an opportunity to blow the lead back up to 29. Miley Zomer with her first basket of the day. Give the assist to Davis, and Zomer knocks down the free throw. 12 for 32 now this season, creeping up there as well. 96-67, defenders leading. With it on the right-hand side, Briarcliff. This is Ferguson. Ferguson, right-handed a lot drive and a layup for Teachin. Teachin with the 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 96-69. Right side pass, Davis. Davis has it under a minute to go. Davis gives it up, Zomer. Zomer back, Lingaman. Lingaman at the top of the key, Charleston. Three-pointer from the wing, too strong, no good. Rebound tapped out, Davis. Davis with the basketball, fresh 20 for the defenders. Ball screen, Zomer. Comes back to Davis. Davis on the left wing. Davis reverses to Goodwin. Goodwin looking for the backdoor cut. Instead comes over to Lingaman. Lingaman, Zomer, 5 to shoot. Lingaman in the lane, her shot, good. Ava Lingaman with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 98-69. Driving in, this is Reinhold. Reinhold's shot, no good. There for the rebound and the putback, though, is Briarcliff's number 20, Demi Ferguson. Ferguson will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. The defenders will hold Briar Cliff under their season scoring average. Came in averaging 81 points a game. They're at 71 currently. The defenders will sweep Briar Cliff and put themselves in a pretty good position with 3 games remaining to try and wrap up the number 1 seed in the postseason tournament in the GPAC. Got 3 games remaining. Midland on Saturday, Dakota Wesleyan on the road Wednesday, and another road game against Waldorf next Saturday. Chargers get the ball inbounded, and taking it away is Lingaman in the backcourt. She'll walk it up, and the defenders are going to win it. They're going to go to 24-1 overall, 18-1 in the conference. And the Briar Cliff Chargers are going to fall to 18-8 and 12-8 in the league. You're listening to Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. There's your final, 98-71. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Wireless World post-game show right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
One of the benefits that our students are going to have throughout the process is the different backgrounds that people are walking into this program with, and then being able to have conversations with people who aren't in the exact same field as them as they go through.
As a student, you're able to tailor your assignments to really connect with what you are learning in the classroom, and then also with what you're doing in your regular everyday life.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Find a project that applies to your local context, that helps you as a teacher in your classroom, and do a deep dive on it. Like, we're always trying to be like, what does this have to do with the place in which you serve?
We are into the Wireless World post-game show. Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. And while I recap the game, why don't we go ahead and run those Hague Health Center highlights if you have them. Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. The Dordt defenders blew this one open in the third period. Got up 46-32 at the half and never looked back as they scored 21 points in 5 minutes, extending the lead to 30, settling for, checking what the score was at the beginning of the fourth period. The Dordt defenders led 83-51 at the end of the third period. And the defenders go on to win it by a final of 98-71. It was never really close in the second half after that start. The defenders tonight led by Gracie Skonov and Macy Sievers and Desta Hogendorn all in double figures, but you had Willow Bleeker knock down 3 threes. Also had Aubrey Burkhart make a couple of threes in the first half, and the defenders for the game shot 39 of 76 from the floor, 51%, 12 for 26 on threes, 46%, 8 of 9 on free throws, 89%. Dordt with a 53-29 rebounding edge, 15 turnovers for both teams. Briar Cliff 23 of 66 shooting, 35%. 10 for 28 from the arc, 36%. 15 of 19 on free throws, 79%. The defenders were led tonight by Gracie Schoenhoven, 15 of 20 from the floor, 35 points, tying a career high. She also had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. She was 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Macy Sievers, a double-double. 20 points on 8 of 17 shooting. 15 assists, tying the record she set last week against Morningside. And also with 10 rebounds. She had 5 steals, 2 blocks. Wadesta Hogendorn, 7 of 11 from the field. 16 points. She also grabbed 12 rebounds, 8 of them offensive. Liv Harrison had 5 points and 7 rebounds. Willow Bleeker, 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. 6 points for Aubrey Burkhart. She also had 5 rebounds. Miley Zomer, 3 points. Mackenzie Goodwin, 2 points. Ava Lengeman also with 2 points. For the Briarcliff Chargers, Mallie McNair, 18 points to lead them. 12 points for Brooklyn Heineman, 11 for Kenna Mongan, 11 for Abby Lee, 10 for Mallory Learer. 5 for Taylor Sodeman, 2 each for Natalie Tejan and Demi Ferguson. 5 rebounds for Abby Lee, 5 rebounds for Mallie McNair. 4 steals for Lee. And nobody else yet. Mallory Learer with 2 steals. For the Chargers, they go to 18-8, 12-8, and it takes a bit of a hit for them as it appears that they will not be able to inch their way into the 4th spot. And right now they're trying to play to stay out of the 5th spot. They're trying to play to hang on to hold to the 5th spot. The Dordt defenders go to 18-1, 1-game lead with 3 games to go. Dakota Wesleyan earlier tonight, a winner over Waldorf as well to keep pace with the defenders. This is the Wireless World postgame show. We're going to take now a 3-minute break so we can restart the stream for the men's contest. We'll continue on with our post-game show. Coach Bill Harmson and a player in all likelihood will come up a little bit later on in between games. And we will get into the men's pregame as well. But right now we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym right after this. You're listening to Dordt Basketball and